Why do we need evil? Why does yin need yang? Good doesn't need evil to prove its existence. Happiness doesn't need sorrow to justify its existence. You don't need to fail to succeed. Peace doesn't need war. You haven't failed. You have tried. You have learned. You have grown. You have overcome yourself every time. You are still here. You haven't lost. You haven't failed. You haven't done wrong. How could your inner voice never be wrong? You don't need to make mistakes to do right. Each of us has an inner voice, created within us since the beginning of time, and that is you, the real you. Can you hear how it tries to tell you, how it advises at every crossroad which way to take? If only you had listened. Do you feel how not listening to your inner self leaves behind anguish and sorrow? You did not listen to yourself. You sabotage your life with devil. Did you make choices believing that you would impress others or fulfill the expectations placed on you? You just listened to others and wanted to meet their expectations and allow them temporary pleasure. You did right because someone else behind their ego gave you that belief. Why did you allow them to destroy yourself? His choices weren't yours, and you know this. Your inner voice will only be louder and more painful afterwards. Ultimately, you can't refuse to listen anymore, to listen to yourself. And the longer you refuse to listen to yourself, the deeper into hell you will descend. The next time you hesitate, stop, listen to yourself. You know what you are telling to yourself. Why not listen this time? You know what your path is. Do not give the devil a foothold, trying to extinguish and prevent you from shining. Do you notice and feel the relief and lightness when you listen to yourself and make the right choice? You are walking the right path. Why should it be dark and rocky? Your path has already been cleared of obstacles, and your task is just to listen to yourself and enjoy the journey. Do not accept anything that goes against your inner truth. You live your life. You create your reality. Choose to live in paradise instead of hell. The truth is within you. The flow constantly brings forth new and wonderful things. You have the freedom to choose. You live your life. You create your reality. You are the truth. You are God. You will feel hell if you can't be who you truly are, who you are meant to be. Are you here to suffer? Or is your suffering something you have caused yourself? Certainty and the familiar are easy to hang on and keep hoping. Between life and death, there is only this moment. You have the courage to dare and move towards the unknown. Do you notice the resistance within yourself? You are just killing something that won't let you live. Would you die and find paradise before you? How would it feel when in the moment of your suffering you could just die? Try it. Surrender. Give in. You do not really die, even though this moment makes you feel sheer horror and fear of death. But after this death, would paradise open before you? There is no need to fear. You chose the right path. You knew the truth. You just listened to yourself. Your whole life you have only been waiting. When will it be your time to live this life? When is your turn to enjoy and be happy? To finally feel that deep peace that seems like a lie that has made us slaves, waiting for our turn, waiting for tomorrow. That tomorrow will never come. You are not living. Would you just open your eyes and realize that you were never meant to live, at least not for others? You are here as a prisoner. Your destiny is sealed. You do exactly as you are told. divide and conquer. You are already living in hell. Nothing in this world is true. You have been destroyed and rebuilt. You have been made a part of this machinery. You trust that you are living in the truth. You believe that someone else has power over you. We have been divided. We have been made to believe that we are superior to each other, that one culture is better than another, that one continent is better than another, that man is better than woman, and that yin is better than yang. One's God and religion are better than another's. Why don't you see beyond this? Why don't you see that we are all one? There is no status, there are no titles, there are no old or young. We are all part of one creation, as one, as united. Do you notice how we are all fundamentally alike? Strip away everything else you have been told. You are not any better than another. Everything is interconnected, forming a united whole. There is no other truth. Everything else is created by humans, by the human who wants your mind. It is the creation of someone who wants to control or manipulate you, someone who might wish to see your demise. Status, title, age, these are all artificial distinctions. We are all part of grand tapestry of love, intertwined and equal. Can you see how we are all fundamentally alike when you strip away these fabricated differences? But why can't you see beyond these illusions? Why can't you recognize that we are all fundamentally the same? One person isn't better than another. You are no better than another. You have no right to elevate yourself above another. By doing so, you only lower yourself to the level of the devil. You perpetuate this cycle when you allow it to persist. Do you know how to stop all of this and free yourself and others like you? Stop. Just stop. We do not need rebellion or war. This is the devil's talk. We do not need fear. Fear is created only to control us. The world will not be destroyed. Instead of falling for the divisive tactics of divide and conquer, which have already shattered us, let's cast aside our fear. These are the actions of malevolence. You create the truth. You are God. Live in paradise instead of hell. You create the truth. You are the truth. Stop being afraid. Now is the time to listen to what you have to say. Listen to your inner voice, and when you do, you will find no other options but to do what is right. You are the truth, and the light, and the happiness. Do you see the same in others? We are all one. I am you, and you are me. We are the creation. Together, we are divine. We possess everything necessary to halt this cycle. Remember how what you give comes back to you manifold, better for better or worse. Release your fears. What can come in place of this? Joy and love, freedom, paradise. Peace doesn't need war.